Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Magiclysm. We are here with Luna Crowley in Oracle Junction. We've been riding around on our bicycle in the last, exploring the outskirts of the area towards some of the towns that we haven't had a look at yet. We got a little shocked, we fell off a roof, but we've had worse days than that. It's still early in the day, the first day of spring. In actual fact, we're looking at 1 p.m. And so while we are a little bit injured, the day is yours, Luna. So, with her great helm reflecting in the sun, we're going to start to ride our bike on. But before we do, we need to give this bike a name. And I did ask you all as to what you thought the best name for the bike would be. There were some fantastic, suggestions that were made there. But we're going to go ahead and name this bike Apollo. It was the most upvoted of the suggestions, so here we go. We got Apollo that we're going to be riding along on, and from here we're just outside of Hamden. We're wanting to head over towards Clifton. There's a cabin along the way, but most importantly there is a house that just seemed a little bit different, so I'm certainly going to want to try and check that out. Looking down here, we've got a golf course. Ideally, what will happen is we'll be able to get on top of one of these roofs. There's a grocery store here as well, which is kind of all right. And yeah, Luna Park. Okay, so let's stay focused. We're going to try and head on over this way, get on top of the roof, scout the area out, see if we can see any magical structures, and we'll go from there. One other thing, I have added a new mod to the series, and it's a mod that I believe wasn't available when I first started, so I'm hoping I'm not going to have any major conflicts here, but I am now playing with Arcana, so that will add a number of things into the game for us when it comes to magical creations, recipes, etc., and just items in general. So we've got that to look forward to as well. So we're going to ride on over towards this cabin to begin with, and just go from there, you know. We got a bloated zombie to the northwest. Our mana reserves are, they're looking pretty good, all things considered. And I think from this point, we're just going to be heading straight west, keeping our eyes peeled for anything that might want to cause us harm. Okay, I've been in this cabin. Okay, we've come at least that far. Right, okay. Well, I don't believe we have checked out that house yet, so that's what we got to do. So, yeah, let's maneuver our way on up towards it. Pupating zombie down to the south, but far enough away that it's not immediately an issue. And a tough zombie. Okay, we're fine. We're totally fine. So we got a string of 3 houses along here. I'm probably going to try and park the bike just by this other one. Okay, let's get a little closer. We can actually go around the back of it, which might be better for us. Lots of downpipes, which is kind of working out in our favor. Okay, yeah, let's try and go through the back door of this one. Got a shady zombie to the west as well. Okay, oh, wait, oh, there's a bush behind the tree. I did not see that. Okay, well, let's see if we can navigate through here, okay? Worst case scenario, we can end up just pulling our bike through. God damn it. Wow. Okay, so, little bit of trouble here, it would seem. More than a little bit. We find ourselves in a pickle. We're going to go ahead and draw this cavalry saber to begin with. And I think we're just going to have the bike stay here just for a second or two. We take down the first creature that rushes towards us, this zombie hunter. I would love to be able to get a fireball off in time. Let's see, how long is it going to take us to put the saber away? Let's try and put that thing away here. Okay, stop inserting. Yeah, okay, wow, that takes way too long. So we're just going to go ahead and slash instead. We've got a little bit of an opening down to the south. I think we're going to try and ride for it. Oh boy, and there's a Barghest in between us. Alright, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't it, Chief. So, let's... Oh, good. Luna, fantastic bike riding here. Wonderful. Okay, That's what we want to see. Let's let this little dog get a little closer to us. As we ride on by, we just, with 2 slashes, slay the beast. We've got another zombie coming towards us. 2 slashes there, another dead. Brilliant. Okay, so I wouldn't mind trying to get a wand blast off at this lot that are coming towards us. So we are going to put the saber away. There we go. And let's see. We're going to want to go for a wand here. I just need to remind myself as to what wands we have available to us right now. Obviously, we've got the fireball wand, which we can go ahead and use on up. But I think we're going to want to try and go for the cone of cold here. So I'm trying to remember how big the cone is. I think we might end up having to do a little bit of like riding around here just so that we can try and get them together. The Barghest is going to be quite fast, so yeah, let's just try and go back and forth here, group them up as much as we can. Once we think we have them in something of a cone shape. Oh wow, okay, the acid dog got us bad. We cannot see right now. Okay, yeah, that hurt a lot. Pulp zombie corpse was destroyed. Okay, yeah, we can't see anything right now. Do we have any saline on us? I don't know if we do. No, and I think it would take a second or two for us to actually apply that anyway. So what we're going to do is ride. Okay, oh, the Barghest is on the back of our goddamn bike. Okay, right, well, we're going to have to go ahead and activate this wand. Stop casting. No. Come on. Yes, stop casting. Okay, we've been thrown off onto the floor now. This Barghest is actually pretty strong by the sounds of things. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and back up. Now we are going to go ahead and use this thing. Stop casting. No, there we go. There's our cone of cold. And ideally, we won't hit the bike. Bam! Icy winds hurtle out towards these creatures here. So just to kind of cover what ended up happening there, we got hit in the face with this glob of acid we couldn't see. A Barghest jumps on the back of our bike and it's kind of trying to like slash at us as we are having not too great of a time. So everything else here is pretty damn weak. We should be able to take that out with one hit with our saber. So I think that's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to draw out that saber, storing our wand away. We're going to take a step forwards. Thankfully, the bike stops moving. It isn't propelled without human force on it. Another dead. There we go. Okay, took a few more strikes to be able to get that one down. Ah, there we go. Your practical skill in cutting weapons has increased to 6. Your theoretical understanding of cutting weapons has increased to 6. Interesting that we have a distinction between practical and theoretical application of skills now. Huh. Right, I don't know how that changes there. Oh, we actually do have an Arcana skill now as well. Your knowledge of strange anomalous powers from far off worlds. While certain artifacts are beyond mortal understanding, this skill can be used for creating and using a few odd devices. Alright, so that's been added from the Arcana mod, I am assuming, because we didn't have that before with Magiclysm, so yeah. Neat. Okay, let's just hold our ground here. With 2 slashes, we take down this one here. We are getting quite good with this saber. Like I said before, or rather in the previous episode, the saber does a lot of work for Luna, but I feel like she's getting a hang of how to swing this thing, even without, having magical applications or magical help, I would say. Okay, all right. So our distant boys there. We can get vomited on. It's not the worst thing in the world, and it's probably going to happen. Yep, there we go. We take down the webbed swimming Zed, and there we go. We kind of wipe our eyes clean. Thankfully, we are wearing, I think, is it ballistics glasses or let's see. No, just fit over sunglasses. So they're just kind of being worn beneath our great helm here. Right, we're going to race back towards our bike here. We're going to put the cavalry saber away just for a moment here. And I wouldn't mind having a look and seeing what we can do with our bandages. They're actually all still good. So right arm, right leg. So we're going to need to do our left stuff because our left stuff is a little injured now as well. So we're going to jump into here. We got the medical gauze. Yeah, we'll go ahead and apply that. Why not? Give it a good chance to heal. And we're probably going to take some aspirin now as well. Or, you know what? Let's just jump straight to the codeine. There we go. Wonderful. That will indeed help us out. We're going to maybe take the saber back out again, and we're going to just ride on and away from them. We can have a quick look and see if they've got anything interesting. We do have a pistol here on one of them. We might be able to grab that just as we're riding past. Let's see. Where exactly is that pistol? Okay. It was inside one of the boomers, or rather, it was probably just carrying it. Yeah, so let's get a little bit closer here. Can I just go grab from here? Yeah, I can. Nice. We can pick things up as we're riding on by. So the house that we were wanting to have a bit of a look at was the one that's over here, and I'm not super concerned with the zombies that we're seeing here so far. Oh, you can just stop my bike, huh? All right, yeah, we want to try and go down one here. With 3 strikes, we take down the cop. Another down. All right, the kids are down, and now we're just kind of left with these brainless zombies here. So we're going to stop the bike. We're going to drop off of Apollo. And just with a few quick slashes, we managed to take down these listeners. And yeah, with how fast our blade is, it's better for us just to try and strike down than to try and break the grab. Depends on the creature that you're fighting. Sometimes you do want to try and just break away. Nice 1-2 there. We take down the brainless zombie. To the north, we have yet another. But for now, we're just going to try and see if we can break into this house. Okay, there we go. We take out our crowbar. We crack on into this. Oh, hi. Well, let's go ahead and open the window for the devourer to start to try and come in towards us. We're being grabbed. But with a few quick slashes, we managed to take the thing down. Okay, we're going to have a bit of a breather here. We heard whoosh. Stop catching breath. No. Heard glass breaking. Yeah, we'll stop. Okay. Hi there. Wow, there's quite a few over there, huh? Unfortunately, we're going to be a little bit slow on here, but they're going to be a lot slower coming through the window. 1, 2, 3. The shady zombie is taken down. Tough zombie might take 3 here. Ah, you broke the glass anyway. 4. There we go. Another lot taken down. Okay, so what have we got here? All About Swords and a fantasy novel. Unfortunately, not going to help us out. Let's see. Can we wait? We've got our breath back. Fantastic. Okay, so let's just start to have a little bit of a walk around the kitchen here. And we will have a look and see if there's anything interesting. There's another pistol outside there. Okay. And there's some RPG dice here too. So, probably not much in the way of magical items, but hey, you never know. It's worth checking, and that's what we're doing here. So, yeah, I'm guessing maybe the reason this house was showing up as, like, with the green indication on it is because it's tiny. It's kind of, it's a much smaller house than the others that we've encountered so far. So, hey, I feel like it was still worth us having a look at, and this house that's over here, we're just going to go ahead and try and see if we can clamber up on top of the roof. Acidic zombie, yeah, we'll take you down. Oh, nice. Hell yes. With 1 slash, we take this thing down. All right, we're going to put the saber away. For some reason, I don't seem to be able to use the arrow keys for that, but that's fine. Arrow keys are still working. Where the hell did you come from? Where the hell did you come from, good sir? Right, well, we got a zombie brute that's coming for us now, so we're going to go ahead and run back, making sure that we are not prone, because, oh boy, you son of a bitch. You absolute arsehole. Well, we're being grabbed. We managed to take it down before it did any lasting damage to us, but that's a downpipe down. So, we'll put the saber away again, and you know what, we could just clamber up on top of this one here. Sure. So let's get ready to climb. All right, we are on top of the roof now, and that should give us a bit of a better look around of the area. What do we have over there? A frisbee. Of course, there's a frisbee on the roof. I adore that. That is so. That's fantastic. Okay, so looks like there are some buildings that we can kind of see from the roof here. Or rather, we're seeing a different indication for them. Looking around the rest of the town, there isn't anything that's immediately jumping out at me as, oh boy, we need to check that out. Yeah, unfortunately, Clifton does not have much for us. Yep, no siree. We've got a botanical garden up here, cemetery, just having a bit of a look around in general here. What is... Oh, it's a slime pit. Okay, that's just the indication that we have for that. Over here towards Row, we have a regional school. No magical school, unfortunately. Well, I'm kind of intrigued to head down this road and see what might be at the end of it, so we might just have to have a little bit of a ride through Clifton, or alternatively what we could do is just ride down this section here and kind of go through the fields. Probably the safer option for us to take. So we're going to take a step back on here, and we are going to climb down. Yes, okay, we managed to do so without completely annihilating ourselves, which is fantastic. Let's stop running and not be prone. And there we go. Excellent. Okay, so there is an indicator for being prone now as well. We can see that indeed we are lying down on the ground, which is kind of great. I imagine that does make us a lot harder to see. I wonder if we could hide behind a bush if we're lying down. So what's interesting here, I don't think it's been programmed in just yet, but when we're crouching, you can see that we can't see over there, which means that we can't be seen. But when we're lying down, we're still visible. Or rather, maybe we're looking underneath the bush. I'm not quite sure what's being simulated there. Yeah. All right, let's get back on the bike, as you do. And how easy is it going to be for us to try and ride through this gap? Actually, super easy. Barely an inconvenience for us as we start to make a very hard turn there and maneuver our way through here, trying our best not to get grabbed. And look at that, we've got a shocker. Wonderful. So I guess we're not going that way right now. All right, we're going to slow down just on this turn just so we can make it a little easier, and we'll just maneuver around the town for now. No issues. Nice. That store has been heavily looted, and that's a pharmacy. Okay, and that's a whole heap of dead. Wonderful. Okay, well, we're just going to go ahead, try and go pretty much straight through here. The hollow will probably be able to strike us as we're riding past. I don't think it can grab us though. Ah, you son of a bitch. The zombie hollow's arm lurches out towards us, and it actually manages to cause us to bleed, but we're kind of pressing our hand against it, and thankfully it's not too bad of a wound. The one thing to think about with this bike is that we can't run things down, and now we have a dog on the back of this thing. We're going to draw our saber, take a few good slashes, take that sucker down. I'm going to keep on riding. We can keep the 24 kilometers an hour pace without losing too much stamina, which is nice, and we're kind of on the outskirts of town now. We just have a brute between us and the open road, and we navigate around it with ease. Okay, so at this point, we just want to kind of try and carry on down this road and see where it leads us. We've got a trail here to our right-hand side, a grappler somewhere nearby. Ah, okay. Hell yes. We got ourselves a radio tower. We are going to see a lot of this area now. That's exactly what we wanted to find. Okay, so, well, either that or something cool. If there was something cool, that'd be great as well. But, you know, radio tower is a really good runner up for us. At least, yeah, I was assuming this is a radio tower. It does seem to be that. And we can see under location. Radio tower. We've actually got a map. Hey, nice. Survivor telescope and Clifton's survivor map. So I think we have binoculars in our inventory at the moment. So looking under our tools, do we not have any sight tools? Seriously? They can be worn, so I'm just making sure it's not under clothing. Nah, I don't think we have anything. So we're going to be able to see a lot further with this telescope. It's a homemade collapsible telescope, too large and inaccurate to use as a weapon scope, but carrying it in our inventory will double the distance that is mapped around us during our travels. Lovely, we will take that, thank you. Okay, so we've got that, which is wonderful. We're going to go ahead and activate this map that we've found as well, which I think is going to be under other. Or rather, it's under maps. That's good. Let's activate it. All right, and having a look at our map now, we might have to go up and down through levels. No, we do not. Okay, so Cummington. And look at Westford. Westford's just like Zombie Town. Hardcore Zombie Town. And we can see all the way up here to West Brookfield. Palermo. we were kind of near that before, but yeah, we can see a lot of stuff now. So there are a few things here that I want to have a look at. What is this? What is this thing here? Oh my god, what is the other thing? All right, there's a lot of stuff for us to look at here. There's a military outpost over here, down to the southeast. What is this over here? Oh my god. It's another Forge of Wonders. Okay, so just to confirm, that is not the same Forge of Wonders that we've been going to, which is this one up here. There is a... I know some of you have been in the comments talking about how lucky Luna has been, like, finding a Forge of Wonders so close. We've found a second. We have found a second. Not that far away. There's a big old regional dump here. And then all the way down here, we've got a FEMA camp. What is this that we have over here? Oh, nice. It's a forest tile. It's just a strange forest tile that's kind of drawing us towards it, which, you know, fantastic. I like that. We've got another military outpost down this way as well. So we're just having a look around the outskirts of our vision to see if there's anything else that kind of, you know, draws us towards it. What is this here? Just a public garden. Everything else in the towns seems to be pretty, on the level, so to speak. Let's see. Let's go all the way down. Yeah, the only thing that I want to have a look at is if we scroll back towards the Magical Academy that we had discovered, which is up here, West Newbury. Okay, so that is still this, so we should be able to identify it as a unique structure. But yeah, I'm glad that we were still able to check the area around here. There is a used bookstore in Dexter that I'm really tempted by, because for one, we know that Valzane loved books, so whoever is in this Forge of Wonders, surely they also love books. But also, who knows, there could be spell books there. I feel like we probably want to go to the used bookstore first of all. We're going to have to battle pass some dead to be able to do that, but I feel like that's going to be worthwhile. Yeah, we've got a rural building and a potter's cottage over here as well. Wonderful. Okay, so I think the best thing that we can do here is probably just ride up and around this here. The idea of approaching a military outpost, yeah, that's a little dangerous, even for Luna. So let's hop down off of the structure. We're gonna get back. Easy, Luna, easy. We're gonna get back onto the bike and just navigate our way around. We're a little sore. We've got a fair few cuts and bruises. Nothing, life-ending here, but still enough that it's causing us pain. Hey, there we go. We've actually got a way that we can kind of just maneuver through here. We'll ignore the Z9 for now. That's not going to cause us too much trouble, and we can actually just go through here as well. So that was a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. And from this position here, we're just going to navigate on over towards the bookstore. It's a nice open field. We've got a zombie wrestler who can be dangerous if you're crawling, or if you're crawling along the ground prone. So we'll try not do that. Right, so that's our used bookstore, and really, there's not that much in the way of dead here. We do have a shocker. Okay. To be fair, can we strike you with magic missile from here? No, we can't. And I honestly think that we'd probably be in range for a shock if we, well, that was definitely within range for a shock then, I think. So we kind of just got lucky. We're going to take this one down. Okay, nearly did. We managed to break the grab. It did actually grab us then. Let's see if we can take down this acidic zombie. Okay, easy enough for us to do. Let's spin back around. Try and take care of you. Okay, we need to get back up to speed again. The pupating zombie I'd love to take down. Not quite enough. Let's go ahead and just put the saber away, and we'll give it a quick blast with our magic missile. Bam. Not enough to take it out. Still not enough. Did it heal that whole duration? Yeah, because it was nearly dead a second ago. Huh. And okay, yeah, we probably want to hang around here because there are some crates, and I kind of want to see what's going on inside of those. Yeah, it's literally just this bad boy over here that's going to cause me a bit of concern. if we're riding our bike fast enough, we should be able to get through the most of the bad stuff it's going to throw our way. Honestly, I think a point flare is the best thing that we could probably try and get off. What is our distance on it? Range 9. Okay, so we are going to have to get close enough that we're going to get shocked. So we're just going to have to accept that, I think. There we go. We totally dodged it. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go for a point flare here. And we are going to try and strike you. Bam! Just like that, we do some really decent damage to the shocker. It is nearly dead. We're just going to magic missile just to be safe. There we go. Shock it down, just like that. We'll go ahead and draw back out our saber. We're going to do an about turn and try and take down the sucker. Let's actually slow right down so it can kind of keep pace. Give it a second or two. And there we go. Pupating zombie has been taken down. We're going to ride on over towards these crates. I did see something else up here, but it doesn't seem to be paying attention to us. That's good. So let's just leave that be for now. We'll stop driving, head on over towards them. Okay, knee pads and boots. You know what? Do we have any knee pads on currently at the moment? Let's have a look and see. So looking at our legs, no we don't. And we totally can. So let's go ahead and chuck on these knee pads. They're going to give us just better protection in general. And they shouldn't give us that much encumbrance. Smoke bombs, a beret, and a hard chest guard. A plastron of interlocking plastic plates protecting your torso. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the coverage is pretty good. Encumbrance is only 20. So it's something that we wear over the top. I've just seen that we've got some coming towards us. It would probably interact with the Kevlar vest. Obviously, we have the back scabbard on as well, so there is already a bit of extra encumbrance that we're getting from that. I feel like compared to the Kevlar vest is going to be a lot better, but we'll just have a quick look and see. Yeah, for some reason, these arrow keys are not working here. Yeah, so unfortunately, I can't select them. That's so bizarre. Well, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Yeah, no directional keys seem to work in here for now. Well, I guess that's just what it is. We'll hold on to it for the time being, but I don't think we're going to need it. Nevertheless, we'll take down another zombie here, and we're going to carry on towards that used bookstore. We should be able to get away before the others catch up to us. Let's just head on over in its direction. And there wasn't that much here. Yeah, there's a few dead. Oh boy, and we've got a few more in here, it looks like. Well, we'll go ahead and just stop for now. Stop driving. Try and see if we can take down this firefighter. And just quickly have a look and see what we've got going on inside of this place. Okay, so immediately, what do we have going on in terms of books? Obviously, we've got some nice fantasy novels, that's super cool. Looks like that's probably the case for now. Just fantasy novels. Okay, let's take care of you. Come on. All right. Ooh, gargoyle coming for us. Oh, we got a closed middle door at the back here, so there might be something a little bit more interesting. Hey, look at that, a beginner's guide to magic. So there are magical books here. Okay, well, we'll just keep on scrolling through. Pretty much all of these we have already had a read of, so yeah, they're showing up as either not useful to us or, you know, just for plain fun. Yup. Okay, well, hi there, friend. We'll take you out, and what are you? That's a magical creature, I'm pretty sure. This is a crabgek. A large baleful eye peers out from the darkness, its gleam hinting at a weird intelligence and unnerving malevolence. The eye oozes some pinkish liquid, and the weirdly humanoid figure is covered in sharp, blue-black triangular plates. This might be quite dangerous. It is faster than us. Okay, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to close the door. We're going to use the cavalry saber. We're going to put that away. Can we cast like point flare through walls? Can be cast through walls. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to cast clairvoyance. We're going to see through the wall. Oh my god, I'm so glad we came in here. There is all kinds of magical crap in this room. Right, we will get to that. What I'm going to do is cast Point Flare on this creature back here. Oh, come on, it takes too long? Son of a bitch. Well, I feel like that was worth the try there. Time spent will be lost. Okay, yes. I don't think that thing's going to get out of the room. So what we need to do first of all is just deal with the regular zombies that are here so that we can prepare to deal with the crab geck. Okay, we're going to go towards the window here so that we can have nice slow creatures to deal with. Got a feral human somewhere. Down this way. Okay, feral humans can throw rocks at us. I doubt it's going to do that much to us. You son of a bitch, you're running away. Oh, no, it's inside. And what's worse is that this seems like a human to us, just an incredibly aggressive one. So cutting it down is a little different than just cutting down a zombie for Luna. Okay, things are quieter. Let's just have a look at the books that are around this side here as well. We're going to take pretty much all of the books that are going to be valuable to us. But we're going to keep on moving through. And yeah, we need to decide with how we're going to deal with this thing. We want to have our hands free to be able to cast. Yeah, clairvoyance unfortunately doesn't last long enough for us to be able to really get away with much. I tell you what, can we move one of these bookcases? Because if we can, that'd work out quite well for us. There we go. We shifted up and over towards there. So that's just going to slow it down, which I'm on board with that. Open the door. Okay. All right, Crabgeck. How long is it going to take us to cast this here? Cause Bear is fantastic. Point Flare, casting time 3 seconds. Attack by the Crabgeck, stop casting? No? How bad is this thing going to be? Okay, there we go. It did tear into our chest there, but bam, we hit this thing. Oh, that's sexy. I have no idea how strong this was, but it darts towards us, and one of its kind of spindly claw hands digs into our chest, and as we do, Luna just closes her fist, and the source of internal ignition just explodes this thing all over the doorframe. So we now have a bruised corpse of a Crabgeck in here. We're going to drag that thing inside with us, and we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to stop running. Our torso bandages were a little damaged, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some new bandages to our torso. Yep, we want them to be good. And you know what? We're going to use some antiseptic as well. Just kind of dab them in antiseptic to give that a good chance to heal. Our head's fine. Our left arm might need some antiseptic as well, just to help with the healing process. Ideally, you want to try and leave antiseptic for when you're dealing with infected wounds, but here we are. So, we have this magic circle here. Transcendence of the human condition. Have we read that then? Because it's blue, so I think we already have. That's where we got Cat's Grace from. Yeah, Cat's Grace, Ogre's Strength, Fox's Cunning, Eagle's Sight. We're gonna take this thing. I feel like we only had a Cat's Grace scroll. Transcendence of the human condition. Or maybe we could only... Hang on, I'm just going to go ahead and have a look at this. No, we can learn all of these spells here. You gain the strength of an ogre. You become wily like a fox. You became as perceptive as an eagle. Hell yeah. I mean, that's fantastic. Fox's Cunning is going to be intelligence, so that would boost up our intelligence, which is good for casting spells. Sick. That's super cool. Now, what scrolls do we have in here? Scroll of Grotesque Enhancement and Frost Armor. Okay, so Frost Armor we're going to take to sell it. I don't know if we can read this one, unfortunately. It's a spell that warps our body in alien ways to increase your physical abilities and strength. Yeah, Grotesque Enhancement. Yeah, no, unfortunately we cannot learn that spell. Hey, here we go though. We want to check out used bookstores. Most certainly. I don't think we've discovered any other used bookstores yet, but I'm very happy to have found that. That is wonderful. Magnificent even. So from here, I think the best thing to do is just head to the Forge of Wonders, but there's a whole heap of books here that we're going to want to grab so that we can trade them with whoever is the Forge Master of this new Forge of Wonders. Okay, we are locked and loaded, good to go. We've got a duffel bag that is just full of books, so let's start to head in the direction of the Forge of Wonders. Now, we do need to be careful where we are approaching because they might be hostile. We do not know. So we're going to start riding in the direction of this place here. We'll pretty much follow the road along, and then eventually we are going to have to try and navigate our way through the trees. Shouldn't be too difficult for us to do. We just need to be cautious, and we do know that if we really need to, we can always just get off of the bike and just try and pull it through. And that should work out for us. But it looks like it's easy enough for us to navigate through that gap. More than enough space. We've got an old abandoned barn. I don't think there's anything interesting in there. Hey, you never know. You never know. But we'll just continue on, making good progress for now. We probably want to go a little bit to the south here because we don't want to be in range of a military outpost, because if it's active, that could be very, very bad for our well-being. We've got a dead body just chilling out there as well, so yeah, a little concerning. There's a boomer glutton rolling around somewhere. Just make our way up and past this little swamp area. And I think just to our southeast, yep, there's a farm. Okay, let's continue on. I'm half tempted to stop by this cabin just because it's so close to the Forge of Wonders. Who knows? There could be, there could be a witch's cabin for all we know. We've been lucky in the past. Okay. Up and towards the forest we go, and let's just go around the outskirts of it for now. If we see anything that's hostile, we're gonna want to try and take it easy, I think. Keep some distance. There's an alpha bee to the north. Okay, yeah, let's stop here for now, and we're gonna try and make our way towards this cabin. We've got 2 wolves nearby as well, supposedly to our west. Yeah, that's a little concerning. Okay, how big is this alpha bee? It's pretty big. Yep. Long stinger, spelling doom. Can't see us right now, so that's fine. Alright. We have to go up to get towards this cabin just a little bit. Let's keep on moving through. Marked it well on our map. Okay, let's have a peer through the windows. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Not hearing anyone. Okay. Seems to be abandoned. So far. Okay, a boarded up door. That's concerning. Well, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Let's see. We haven't eaten much today. All the food's frozen. You know what though? We can use our heat cube. We're going to go ahead and use this heat cube to go and we're going to heat up food with it in it. Heat up food in it. You need something to be next to a fire cube. Oh, hang on. You need to be next to a fire to heat something with the heat cube. Okay. I mean, that's cool. So you can kind of use it as a frying pan then, maybe, for that purpose, maybe. We can also just go heat up food with it. Okay, that works perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and heat up the ravioli and have a munch on that. There we go. Wonderful, delicious, lovely. Okay, back here in the front, we don't seem to have much going on, so we can't crowbar this, so we're gonna have to grab out our sword and just start to hack away at this barricade. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! I am excited. So, Oaths to the Chalice. A strange book with a trident motif on the cover, describing the morbid rituals of some otherworldly cult, preaching of he from beyond the veil. The level of detail these rituals go into is disturbing yet informative. Through my visions, I saw rolling fog sweep across the valleys of 1,000 worlds. I witnessed the decay of countless cities, built by an unnamed thing, and there shadows coalesced into a form, a presence to guide me. Sick. 2 copies of it. All right, well, we'll go ahead and take that for now. Up here, we've got 2 Master the Unknown. So this is actually from Arcana. So these are the first things, I think, that we've seen from the Arcana mod, not from Magiclysm. A book describing several otherworldly creatures and their origins, or at least conjecture on those origins. Stranger still, it describes elements in summoning and controlling them. In the absence of an adequate catalyst, those who dwell beyond are not easily called into service. What slips through the cracks most readily is a mere shadow, a reflection of shadows even, given form that can be tamed. What do we have over here? These 2 books, another 2 copies of To Master the Unknown. Over here on the table, we have a messenger bag and some fingerless gloves. I mean, like wizards, fingerless gloves, man. That's what we're all about. Are we rocking fingerless gloves at the moment? Or do we have no gloves at all? No, we do have a pair of fingerless gloves. And a messenger bag, what could be more wizardly? And over here, we have, drumroll please, apprentice note and a strange map and a strange note. These are all from Arcana. Okay, so apprentice notes, a series of handwritten notes by a student of some esoteric order. At first, the subject seems to be a simple religious ritual, but it delves into some more anomalous practices. In time, my eyes will be open. They call it the gift, but all who draw beneath can partake of it. There is no innate talent, no quirk of bloodline, only discipline and patience. We will take that. We've got a strange map. Yes, and a strange note here. Though we are lost, we are not yet broken. Though the world teeters on the edge, we hold on to hope. Where the stars mark the earth, flying stones bind the evil that took our greatest hope from us. We pray to He from beyond the veil, that we may live to reclaim it and guide this world back into the light. We will take that note as well, thank you. Okay, so to get started here, I'm going to go ahead and have a flick through Oaths to the Chalice here. So, wow, we need to have an arcane knowledge of 4 to be able to understand this, but it teaches us how to make a whole heap of different things. Essences, gauntlets, cyclopean mirror, mantle of shadows, offering chalice. I am rubbing my hands with delight. There's ritual blades, spear of pestilence, transmutation crucible. Sick! This stuff's amazing. I love it. It's fantastic. Okay, that's very good. So we definitely want to hold on to one of those. 3 copies of To Master the Unknown. Okay, so this one, we need to have even more arcane knowledge. Oh, rather, yeah, it can teach us stuff as well, which is brilliant. But yeah, it teaches us about different glyphs as well. Oh damn. I love the kind of Cthulhu-esque, others that we're getting from this stuff. Brilliant, wonderful. And then finally, we have the apprentice's notes. Let's see what this will do for us. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff there, so we need to go into the log. So that can bring our arcane knowledge up to 2, or our arcana knowledge, which is great. So this is kind of our introduction to this specific form of magic. So it has 39 crafting recipes, exotic arrow, just a lot of different arrows, which is neat. Exotic, so yeah, bolts, arrows, there's amulets, there's talismans, there are bone seals, amber seals. Wow, okay, there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff to process, a lot of stuff to read through, a lot of stuff to understand. We obviously want to keep all of those books, bar the double ups. We can trade the double ups. So yeah, anything that we've got 2 copies of. So we've got an extra 2 of this one, an extra 1 of the chalice. We are going to hold on to the transcendence of the human condition because I can't remember if we have it or not. Yeah, I feel like we would have learned the other abilities that are in there. So yeah. Oh, and one other thing, the map. Yes, the map. Let's go ahead and activate the map and see what that reveals to us. So I'm just gonna have a quick look at our map around here. Just see. because I'm not going to be sure what the map reveals to us. I'm going to have a very, very close look to see what that actually, makes visible to us. So it is here under books, strange map. Let's go ahead and use it. Okay, you add strange temples, ruined shrines, curious structures, impact sites, sanguine ruins, and strange groves to your map. So I don't know if we are going to have any of those things around here. I think because most of them had strange at the start of them, we could probably do a search of the map to see if we have anything that has, strange ruins, impact sites, I'm going to go through, see if I can find those things, each of them, and we'll be back in a moment here. Strange temples, first of all. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, so first thing we've got to hit. We've got a strange temple, which is across the river and down. Yeah, we are probably not going to be able to access that temple yet, though. We do need specific things to be able to get down there. We do not have that yet. We still have this weird forest tile to have a look at as well. Unfortunately, no ruined shrines, no curious structures, no impact sites, no sanguine ruins, and no strange groves. Okay, so we did get one thing from that, which is the strange temple. So we still got something there. This cabin has been very, very valuable to us, super valuable. And we've got a wolf that is most certainly paying attention to us, so let's go ahead and draw out the saber. As this wolf leaps out of the woods at us, we take one quick strike. As it leaps forward, we block a whole heap of damage with our saber. We strike again, and then finally kill the creature. We were pretty much just like blocking the saber clashing with the creature's teeth. That's a dead wolf. And we've got another one, but it's going for a pupating zombie right now, so we're going to take that distraction. We're going to make our way back out, down towards our bike. And from there, we are going to make our way over towards the Forge of Wonders. Oh boy, I'm more than a little nervous approaching another forge. We don't know what to expect getting closer to this thing, and we want to be careful that we aren't bringing anything to it. It is to the north of us. We've got a zombie down to the south. There it is. It is the Forge of Wonders. Okay. Do we have a river running into it just like from the other location? We very well might. Yup. Just like the other. We've got Forgeborn out the front. And what are those bollards? Oh, to stop you from just like driving straight in. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Right, we're being ignored by all of you. A lot of you are tracking at the moment. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and stop our bike here. Stop driving. Our escape boots have charge. Okay, that's good. We might need them. You know, you never know. So let's start to make our way over towards the structure here. Okay. The Forgeborn are just letting us walk past. Oh boy. Yep, it's totally fine. Is that a Gracken down there? Gracken Forgemaster. This is some form of eldritch monstrosity, an uncouth black being with smooth, oily skin, unpleasant horns that curve inwards towards each other. Tall, thin, the shadows cling unnaturally to its vaguely defined human form. As it shuffles along, its hands twitch and spasm so rapidly to appear as little more than a black blur of claws. This one politely asks you to mind your step, as it is its working environment. Of course, we will mind our step as we maneuver through here. There is indeed someone here. We'll climb past the bollards. Who are you? Looking into here, Valzane, the Scion, Forge Lord, wielding a forked spear. Is this Valzane? They look a little different, yet they claim to be Valzane. Okay, well, let's get a little bit closer and let's talk.
Here to trade, I hope.
Yeah, but maybe you can tell me a little bit more about you, huh? Do you have any stories, maybe?
Excellent. What new stories have you brought me?
I didn't realize that we were bringing the stories here. Okay. I've got some books. If you want the books, I've got books. Yeah, let's do that. Let's trade. Okay. Oh, I'm already seeing new things here. I am already seeing new things. Belt of the Iron Whip. Fantastic. So, I tell you what. First things first, we need to figure out exactly how much we have to trade here. And then we're going to have a look and see what cool things are around. So, I'll be back once we know what we have to trade. Oh, one other thing that I want to get to. We might want to get to this before we actually trade. I'm pretty sure that the rings aren't stacking anymore. Let's just say goodbye for a second here. I'm relatively sure that the rings aren't stacking, so we can wear them on each of our hands, but I don't think they are stacking the same way as we might expect them to. So we could try that out by... We should be getting a +4 dexterity at this stage. Yeah, hard to know exactly how much we are getting. What we can do is just take them off for a moment. So if I take off this +1, it does get rid of that +1. I can't put it back on. Okay, I tell you what, to be fair, I'm gonna remove all of the rings. I don't think that they can stack. So I think you can only have one of a specific type. So we're gonna go ahead, take off that, take off our other ring, take off our ring of perception, our ring of intelligence, and our ring of speed. Okay, so, oh man, our dexterity is 13 now. God. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna put on the +3 dexterity ring. We put it on, and our dexterity shoots up to 16. Fantastic. Wow, wait, they all conflict? Are you serious? You can only wear one magical ring. We can't... Oh, because we have the ring of protection on. Okay, I didn't realize. Let's take that off. Yeah, so we can only wear... We can stack them, but we can only wear one of each. So, what is going to be more important to us at this stage? The minor ring of wizardry is certainly useful because that gives us more mana. We're at 350 mana at the moment. With the minor ring of wizardry, it doesn't pop us up by that much. We might do better just to sell that, honestly. Yeah. At this stage, I'm thinking it's either going to be speed, protection, or intelligence that's going to help us out the most here. Because our int just gives us more mana in general. Well, yeah, it does. It does give us more mana, and it just makes us generally better. So I think going with that is probably the right call for now. Our speed ring, certainly useful, but it doesn't give us the same speed as we had that one time. If I take that off, if we put our speed ring back on, we're looking at around about the same speed, the same walking speed here. It does affect, I think, our general speed, so our action speed and everything else like that, but I honestly think having higher intelligence is going to be better for us. So take that off for now, go ahead, put that back on, and we're going to have a conversation. Yeah, let's do that. Holy crap, I'm just looking at how much the ring of protection and the ring of speed is worth. Oh, maybe we do want to hold on to the ring of protection. I mean, regardless, I need to trade some things. Okay, so without trading our big rings, the ring of protection, the ring of speed, just because I'm still uncertain about whether or not we want to trade them yet, we've got just under 6,000. Honestly, I reckon we are going to chuck the ring of speed into that. That gives us a lot more buying potential. Let's see what some of these things do. The fork spear that he's wielding at the moment, let's see. Right. It's specialized for catching weapons, not intended to be used in combat. Okay, sure. Right, we've got that. We've got other types of weapons there as well. Next up, I want to see what the belt of the Iron Whip does for us. So, what do you do? A braided but flexible belt made of metal. You can activate it to transform it into a whip and flay your enemies. That sounds super freaking cool. I don't know. I mean, like, it says the average damage, but I'm guessing that's when it's not turned into the Iron Whip. And now it says turns into the Iron Whip, not just a Iron Whip, the Iron Whip. That could be a pretty cool tool for us because whips, you do have range on them. I'm certainly tempted by that. It's nearly $3,000, but there you go. Next up, the Eel Ring. So this is a thin gold band ring depicting a bicephalous eel coiled onto itself, allowing you to dodge 2 extra attacks per turn. Nice. Again, this is a ring, so I feel like we are still limited by the only wearing one ring. That's a really, really nice ring. Obviously, we have all the other rings that are here as well, rings of speed, intelligence, etc. So that's neat. We've got a lot of disposable ones that we can see here as well. So just having a continued look through here, more disposable ones. We've got an enchanted tailor's kit there. We do have some greater ones, greater wand of fireball, magic missile, mana beam. Not bad. And damn, those heat cubes are expensive. I mean, ours is worth 6,000, so yeah, I mean, it's a useful tool, I suppose. Yeah, a skeleton key of opening, lots of endless flasks, a parabolan wool blouse. What is that about? Also, the wolf's head cufflinks, we're going to have a look at those next. So, what do you do? A pair of silver cufflinks with a wolf's head engraved in them. Each cufflink has a bright ruby eye and pearl teeth. They appear to be growling. There is an inscription, "When the moon shines, I become alive." This item casts Lupercalion release at level 1. It never fails. What that spell does, I don't know. I imagine maybe it summons wolves. Cool. Now, tools like that, I mean, these are cufflinks, so yeah, it's not rings. And it just recharges itself, right? So that's potentially a useful tool. I mean, 32, yeah, not bad. Let's have a look and see what the parabolan stuff is. So this wool blouse, a loose iridescent blouse in style most associated with pirates and Ren fairies. It shimmers as you look at it. Made of parabolan wool, it sometimes dimly shows reflections of things that are here and not. That's really cool, and it's not that expensive. So I feel like that could be a nice underlayer for us because it seems to be this kind of magical wool. It's fancy, but it doesn't seem to do much else really. Encumbrance, this is a poor fit, this one obviously. It does have some ballistics protection and some cut protection. Honestly, I'm tempted to get them. I don't know whether or not we could resize it. We're gonna get the breeches for sure. Let's see. Yeah, mostly wool breeches. I love that Valzane's wearing a freaking polo shirt. I mean, it's the same as the other Valzane is wearing. So yeah, I kind of like the idea that Valzane is in multiple places at once, in multiple forms, multiple bodies. Yeah. We are gonna take one of these blouses. But we're just going to have to try and see if we can maybe resize that. Looking down here, down the bottom, right, okay. Scroll of Flame Breath. That sounds like a Luna. That sounds like a Luna spell. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. We'll take that. Coagulant Weave. I imagine that we probably can't use that. Repelling Arc, that also sounds like maybe a Storm Sorcerer spell, so I don't think that will work out for us, but yeah, I mean, okay, so we still have a lot of credits left to spend here. Yeah, I kind of want that whip, the whip belt thing. We have nearly enough for the bicephalous eel ring. I'm certainly tempted for that. Extra dodge just sounds fantastic because we do have a pretty good dodge. I think we could get that even better, given our dexterity getting better in general. I don't think there's anything else that we want to grab right this second. So I feel like, I mean, the cufflinks, that is tempting as well. You know what? I think we are going to pick those up. I want to try and see if I can make up the difference for us to be able to get this eel ring. Okay, well, I know how we can help. The magical reading light, we don't really need that. And that's worth, nearly 1,300. So that certainly helps. All right, I've made the decision to sell the protection ring, which means that we could probably keep the ring of speed for now. Yeah, I feel like that's what I want to do. And that still leaves us with 700 left over after all of that. And because we are taking this ring, we could theoretically sell one of our other rings. Like, we'd have to give up dexterity or intelligence for it, which is tough. Just to be sure, I am going to pick up the repelling arc because I don't know if we can use it, and same with the coagulant weave. I'm sure that we can't use them, but we'll pick them up just in case. We've still got 500 left over at the end of this here, so yeah, I want to see if there's anything else that takes our fancy. There really isn't that much at all. If anything, I think we'll probably just take an ever-burning torch for now, just so that we aren't losing value. We can always sell that ever-burning torch back afterwards. So there we go. Yes, that is our trade. Thank you, Valzane. I am happy with that. So let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wear. We want to wear the belt of the Iron Whip. It doesn't have a lot of coverage, but man, it has some fantastic like bash and cut protection and all the rest. I think that's going to make our it's going to make our torso hampered because it should be on the same kind of level as the dimensional tool belt. I mean, they actually aren't going against each other. It's the freaking massive bag that we got on our back that's not helping. So we've got those on. Next up, the ring. I think we're going to take the dexterity ring off. I think we want to try and stay high intelligence, but being able to dodge at a distance, I think that's going to make a big change for us. Hang on, wait, what's this? Safe shopping experience? What is that about? Effect started 2 minutes ago. Magical store security. What the hell does that mean? Does it mean that we can't be attacked while we're in here? Because if that's the case, that's brilliant. Yeah, I don't know. But Valzane, thank you for those things. So, I don't know if we can recharge the wolf things. So let's go ahead. First of all, the Iron Whip. We're going to go ahead and make that a W because it's a whip. And our other things, which we are not currently wearing yet. Okay, the wolf's head cufflinks. We're going to go ahead and put those on as well. Wonderful. We've got our cufflinks on. And for those, I mean, that's also W for wolf's head, right? Okay, you know what? Screw it. I know the butcher's knife is B. We're going to make this B instead. And this is going to be W. Can we reload you at the moment with some crystallized mana, or do we just have to wait until dawn? I think we have to wait. Yeah, so unfortunately we won't be able to see the casting of that yet, but what I'm going to do is activate the belt. We grab the belt and it uncoils to become a flexible metal whip in your hands. So, Iron Whip active. Wield? Is this now? Yeah, 8 and 16. Okay, so we can wield it. And, wow, it's got decent reach. Up to 3. That's fantastic. The Iron Whip. Yep, so it's got a bash and a cut. We've got 8 and 16. It's got long reach. It's not a bad weapon, really. Yeah, we can certainly make use of that. And then I guess we just go ahead and activate it again, and it becomes a belt, and then we can wear it. Yeah, like so. Okay, well, let's get out of here, just so that we can get to some form of safety before the end of today. Do we still have the safe shopping experience? We do. Okay. I don't know if that will change. I don't want to... Yeah, we're just going to work our way around you. Okay, jump onto the bike. And we're going to ride away from here. And which way... Whoa, wait, what? Hang on a second. Out the corner of our eye, we see others in the forge. Holy crap. Well, look at this. Who have we here? Former pirates. Kelly Jackson, a former pirate. You're a forge lord. Okay. and a whole heap hair on your neck. Wait, what is hair on your neck? I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of flasks and a lot of spells here that aren't included up the top. I see. I wonder if this also works as the tool, like as we need for the mana infusing tool. That might be the case. We might just have to need to be nearby something like that. Still not 100% on that one. But you are wearing, you're wearing the breeches and stuff like that, all enchanted. I see. Can we have a chat to Helen here? Ahoy! And other nautical terms. Right. I don't suppose you do trading as well, do you? Oh my gosh, you do. You do. You most certainly do. You've got pistol cartridges. You got demon spider fangs. You got proboscises. Many of them. Okay. And you have potions for days. And you also have scrolls, and scrolls that really do not cost that much. So we've got lots of black dragon scales here, black dragon hide, glow dust, bullet plates. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we have here. So, aura of protection. Yeah, I want to trade you for that. 100%. Frost spray. Yes. Jar of force. Don't know if we can use it, but it's pretty cheap. Lesser quantum tunnel. I am assuming that we probably cannot use that. Still, we'll take it. Summon Wolf, we'll pick that up. Wind Running and Wind Strike, we certainly will not be able to use. That's definitely Storm Sorcerer stuff right there. Okay, so we need to come up with 200. We've got a lesser wand of Fireball. I'm honestly, I kind of want to go back and see if we can get something better than that. We want to go for the greater wand of Fireball. So I think what we'll do is we'll sell off the lesser one here, and we can pick up some potions as well. We've still got 148 left over. We could pick up just some lesser mana potions. I'm not sure what like the black potion, the red potion, the white potion do. Maybe we need to drink them to find out. That's entirely possible. There's a bandana here. You got a baldric holster, which is cool. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just going to pick up some mana potions. Just a whole heap of them. Right. Nearly enough. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and trade. Yes, please. That's it, right? That's it. Yep. Okay, fantastic. Thank you very, very much for that. I am super stoked, super happy about that. So let's see if we can have a quick read through these. And yes, we can. So some of them, obviously, we can't use. Summon Wolf, we can. Jar of Force, we can. Aura of Protection. God damn. So, aura of protection encases your whole body in a magical aura that protects you from the environment. Sick. Very cool. Flame breath. This spell ignites dust scattered in the air, creating a cone of flame. The hot ash can cling to targets, causing additional burns over time. Very nice. Starting off, damage is like so-so. Max level that we can get it to at the moment, so-so, but the AoE does get a lot bigger and the duration of it is a lot higher as well, so that's nice. Let's see, Frost Spray. You're pretty sure you saw this in a game somewhere. Right, you fire a short-range cone of ice and cold. The max damage on that is pretty good. The max level that we can get at the moment is 20. The AoE we can get is really, really nice. The range 5, cool. Very nice. We're not talking, we're just gonna have a look through the rest. Jar of Force. Summon a jar of force in which you can store liquids. Sick. The duration is super long. Hell yeah. Okay. Jar of Force. Nice. Summon Wolf. Call to the wilds for aid from some wolves. That's druid stuff. And damn, the duration on them is really nice. Cast cost 400. I feel like that's potentially worthwhile. So yeah. Some really, really cool stuff here. I'm absolutely hyped to go through some of the things that we've been able to discover so far. We're going to need to try and find somewhere temporary for Luna to be able to stay. This cabin isn't a terrible choice for us, but we are eventually going to want to try and make our way down towards this strange temple and then this strange forest tile. For whatever reason, it's drawing us towards it. So So 2 locations for us to explore in the next. And you know what, before I forget, because I will 100% forget, we're going to go up towards here and we're going to see if we can haggle for a greater wand of fireballs. Let's see. It's expensive, but it's totally possible. So let's go for one of the ones that's a little bit more filled up there, and I'm going to see if we can do something about that. So the only thing that I can really think of getting rid of here is the spider box, because we get a lot of thread over time anyway, so I don't see that really helping us out all that much. And unfortunately, there really isn't much else that we want back from Valzane. Yet again, we could probably do something like just get a ever-burning torch. They don't sell back for that much though, that's the only thing. I think we're just under at this point here, so we could probably go down and sell some of those scrolls that we don't want or need. So the coagulant weave, we could go ahead and sell it off. That is caffeinated gum. No, we do not want to sell that. That is fine. There we go. Sell that. And the quantum tunnel. There we go. And we're all happy about that. Done and dusted. We are happy with this wand. Greater fireball. So that's going to allow us to cast the spell at a higher level than we could before. We've got 2 ever-burning torches here. I don't know. Oh, there is R1. So we have 3 of them at this stage. We have the greater wand here. This wand casts fireball. I'm not sure at what level it's casting it, but surely it's got to be better than what we were using before. So we will head outside. We want to get back towards our bike, and honestly, I wouldn't mind trying to fire that up. I also want to see what the wolf cufflinks can do, but we won't see that for a little while at least. I think it's going to take at least a day for that to pop on up. Hey, our practical skill with vehicles has increased. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and wield this new wand of ours. Greater wand of fireballs. We're going to go ahead and just pull our way around for now, and we're going to fire at this single zombie that's here, and we're going to see what it can do. So it's going to get a little bit closer, then we're going to go ahead and activate the wand, cast our spell. It's going to do 57 damage. Yeah, so this is a level 15 fireball. Bam. The thing is still alive, only just, and so I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go and activate our belt. Yes. Damn, it lost its, lettering. That's fine. Go ahead and put that away, and as this thing starts to get closer to us, we're going to go ahead and try and whip it. So, there we go, that was our first miss. We've been grabbed, and yeah, I mean, we crit it with 39, so our other weapon is a lot better, but still, this is a pretty good whip, and I think we could potentially get better with it, given enough time. Oh, that's the cavalry saber. Nope, so for now, we're going to go ahead and activate our whip yet again, and wear the belt. It would be good if it went straight back on us, but hey, what can you do? You don't have anything interesting, do you? No. But well, what an interesting episode we have had. We didn't travel all that far because we didn't need to. We just made our way south of Clifton, up the radio tower, and discovered a nice old bookstore and another Forge of Wonders. Yeah, I'm very happy to see this thing here, to see another Valzane. Yeah, I'm excited to see what else is out here in this world. We have the strange temple to explore and another location down here. With Arcana, we have opened ourselves up to a whole new range of magic from beyond, outside of our world, outside of our understanding. And what horrors await in that beyond? Well, we'll find out in the future. Thank you for joining me for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.